Hey guys, it's me Kayla. Welcome to my third vlog. Um, so catching you guys up, it's been a pretty decent week. I basically worked 5 days straight, which isn't bad because money's the best thing in the world right now. It helps pay bills and get you extra stuff. I just recently went shopping for summer clothes. I decided to change my wardrobe a little bit. I'm trying to go for the hippie look, sort of. I have most of my clothes back there that I just bought, so it kind of made me happy I was able to finally switch up my wardrobe since I haven't been able to for a couple years now. Let's see. So last week we talked about me moving to Illinois. This week we're going to talk about me living in Florida. To start off, I was born in Orlando, Florida. Um, a lot of people know Orlando, obviously, because of Disney World. A lot of people know it because of Universal. A lot of people know it because of Violence Adventure. They knew it for Wet n Wild, and then they took that out and made Volcano Bay. And a lot of people know about downtown Orlando also. I'm proud of where I was born. I actually miss being there. I hope one day I can move there and live there finally. But I'm waiting for a couple years to see if I still want to do that. Now to talk about where I was raised, which is Deltona, Florida. Deltona, Florida is a small town where everyone knows everyone. They know what you do, and they've talked to everyone you've talked to. I'm not ashamed of where I was raised. I love it, and I miss it. It's way different than where I'm living here. Way, way different. Not just the weather, the people, the environment, everything. But regardless, I miss it, and I love it. Um, we moved to Deltona, Florida when I was 3, and I lived there till I was 21. How the story goes, how my grandma explained it, was they bought our house for $10. Yes, people, $10 for the house. Basically, it's because it looked really shabby, like it looked really, really, really bad. Um, the grass was as high as the grass in like the African pride lands and everything. That's how she explained it to me. She said it was horrible looking. So they changed up the house and they made it look a lot better than what it was. Um, at 3 years old, what made my grandma buy the house was because they found a school there for me to go to, which is Deltona Christian School. I went to that school from when I was 3 until senior year, and then stuff happened after that, which I'll go into detail probably in my next. So I went to school at Deltona Christian School from the ages of 3 till I was 17, almost the end of my senior year. Then I went to University High School in Orange City the rest of my senior year. In Deltona, there's not a lot to do. If you want to go shopping at a mall, you might as well call Walmart your mall. If you want to go to the movies, the best one I suggest is Epic Theaters. That's the one closest to home in Deltona. If you want to go to a fancy one, you might as well go out to Orlando. Deltona isn't all that bad. It didn't start getting bad until I was maybe 16, 17 years old, and that's when the crime rate kind of went up over there. A nickname it was called for a very, very long time, which I don't know if a lot of people remember, is Del Rico, because it was mostly Hispanics. But Deltona is split up in 3 different sections. You got first side, second side, third side. How people have west side, east side, south side, all that. We have first, second, third. I lived in first side with all the classy white people. We were safe, how we like to put it. Yeah, no, not for a couple years after that, but regardless, I love my city, and I miss it. All my friends are there. I grew up with most of them. A couple that I'll list, Bianca, Emily, and Cheyenne. I grew up with each one of them. I've known them all since I was 3. So add that up with me turning 22 this year. That's a good 19 years of knowing someone, which makes me happy. 19 years of friendship is a wonderful thing. A couple of friends, I ended up knowing them later on, whether it was because of high school or it was out of high school and I started, exploring through apps and meeting new people, which one app, it was Whisper, and I had met one of my good friends, Maddie. And he lives in Deltona right now also. It's funny how we met. I'll get into that in a different vlog also. But yeah, they're in Deltona. Let's see what else. Deltona is just a really small town. There's not much to do. If you really want to do anything, you'd have to go out somewhere and that tells you something. But yeah, it's a small town. It's very homey. Basically everyone knows everybody. If you haven't met someone, that means they're brand new to Deltona. That's the main thing. But we basically know each other very well. Um, let's see here. I worked in Orange City. I didn't live there. I worked there at a Taco Bell. I'm not to say I worked in fast food. Excuse me. I did for 2 years, and it paid my bills. So, but I worked in the city right next to us. Basically, how it goes: it's Deltona, Orange City, DeBary, DeLand. All the cities are combined in one. Volusia County has a bunch of cities in it, so, but those are the ones that are closest to each other. And then from DeLand, you just go all the way out to Daytona Beach and New Smyrna. But yeah, I guess that's a little bit of talking about me living in Florida. One thing I will say, a nice fun fact, when I was a little kid and we were going through Hurricane Charlie, I actually rode my scooter in the middle of Hurricane Charlie. Down in Florida, you're not afraid to do anything like that. You're not afraid to run around barefoot. You're not afraid to swim with alligators. You're not afraid to ride a scooter or a bike in a hurricane and not get worried that you're probably going to fly away to Oz or something. What else? In Florida, it's so different. I mean, you get used to the heat. You know that if it rains, it's not going to last that long. It's going to last like 5 minutes, which I've heard recently that they're having wildfires in Florida, which I hope everyone's doing well. I hope it's not affecting you guys too bad. But I'm going to wrap up the video before it gets too long. Anywho, thank you guys for checking out my vlog again. That was a little snippet of basically my life in Florida, living there, some little facts and everything. If you have any comments, questions, just leave them in the comments below and I'll gladly get back to them whenever I can. If you like the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. It can go 50-50. It's fine with me. Subscribe and also turn on your notifications so you can also see my videos. Whenever they're posted. Again, thank you guys so much. I can't wait to show you guys the next video. It's going to be really cool and really exciting. Anywho, hope you guys have a great day. And by the way, happy late Mother's Day. I hope all the mothers out there that they had a wonderful time and it was amazing. And also other moms, the moms that are fathers and everything, and stepmoms and all that. Anywho, alright guys, have a great day. See you soon. Bye.